I've been losing lots of keys lately. I don't know what that means, but maybe I'd be better off with things that can't be locked. I'm breaking out of boxes, I'm taking off these chains. Don't need your expectations, no, I'm building my own name. Don't lock me up, don't lock me up. I've got so much more to give. Don't lock me up. Am I?
There I am. My goodness. Good morning. I am freaking tired. How about everybody? It's been crazy few days working our butts off. Here, let's get some sponsored stuff here. You got some Cardomax Energy Intensifier. Oh my goodness. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Heartburn. I'm sore, tired. I got a new shirt on underneath this. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you in a little bit. I think you'll love it. So it was a custom shirt made for me. Let me move that shit out of my way. Custom shirt made for me. Here's some of my sponsors. You guys check those out. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Betty? Good morning, big dog. I'm giving free promotion to this. Hold on, let me rotate. There we go. There we go. Let me get a sponsor real quick. We'll just talk about
My name is Mike Barker, founder of Hero Sports. We're out here playing some softball tonight. Hero Sports is a nonprofit organization for veterans and service members, an organization to increase your health and wellness. Find yourself once you get out of the military.
My name's Adrian. I was military police in the Army for about 11 years. When I returned in 2012, I didn't really have a home. Learned about Hero Sports, and it's amazing. I've been able to play softball. I've been able to get into other avenues.
My name is Bryant Jacobs. I met Vince and asked me what my goals were, and I told him I had always wanted to play softball, so he looked at me and said, set it up.
The biggest thing for me is just showing up, right? Get these guys here to the field. It's in itself is important. I guess that's the big win, right?
Shub, what up? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Rob. What's up, Big Rob? Thanks for jumping in here today and saying what's up. My goodness. I have nothing planned for today. Tomorrow, I have a podcast with Tim Johnson, who is fighting Fedor in Russia, if I'm correct. That's freaking crazy. So I was able to get him on the podcast tomorrow, as long as everything goes well with him and his cut and everything else. But if it does, we'll have him on here. We'll talk about it. I think it's pretty exciting to see an Army veteran, not even just an Army veteran, and an active Army reservist or National Guard. I'm not sure which one he's in. We'll find out tomorrow. But he's still serving. He's doing his thing. He re-enlisted recently and got back in. I think it was the National Guard, if I'm correct. But I think it's exciting to see dudes of his caliber go out there, and he's in a position right now to fight one of the greatest of all times, which is an iconic fight. And for anyone on the fight game wouldn't understand that, I think, it's super dope and beautiful that he gets to do that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go to this sponsor real quick.
Thing, splitting these lanes, making sure the streets all know my name. Made a few dollars, but ain't nothing changed. A lot of new faces, but my friends too. side. Got me a band of brothers by my side. I'm right here, I ain't going nowhere. Blood, sweat, and tears, whiskey, shining beers. Lot of travel miles in this rear view mirror. Watching my back, but never running from my fears. Made a few wrong turns over these years. This is how I roll, this is how I ride. Keep it 100 till the day that I die. This is how I roll, this is how I ride. Got me a band of brothers by my side. Got me a band of brothers by my side.
I know that song's in my head too. I don't even know what it is. Whatever that song is, and then my intro song is actually what hurts the podcast from being monetized on Facebook because it's not licensed or some shit. Even though it's my song, I can't get a hold of Facebook long enough to try and get them to leave me the fuck alone. Either way, good morning. Good morning, Rich. Good morning, Eric. Good morning. I know I owe you an address, so you can send. Actually, I can type the address in here in a second if you guys want for my post. What was it? The P.O. Box. Oh my goodness. I woke up like 30 times last night. The baby boy was got into the bed again and did his whole thing. I love that little dude, but sometimes it's hard to sleep with him next to me. Goodness. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Mike. Look at that sweater I got there. Fuck you too. I love you. Hey, that fight with Corey was dope, bro. That fight with Corey was dope. All right, let me type this real quick. I'm talking about Corey Anderson. He's a big supporter of Hero Sports. He just beat Ryan Bader in a Bellator fight in less than 55 seconds or some shit. It was incredible. It was incredible. And it's just cool to see the people that support us for Hero Sports, able to have some success. I'm going to give you the address real quick. River. I push the wrong button, it'll just send it. 0 5. Okay, this I'm gonna post right here. This is the address for my PO box or my office. You guys are more than welcome to send anything you want there. Just something, just appropriate, please. Don't get weird. Good morning from Minnesota. Good morning. Good morning. Dodger game last night was insane. Well, when you wake up with a little baby ass in your face, shoot, this is funny. Kind of gives it hard. Yeah, my 4 and 2-year-old boys love to crawl into bed in the mornings after they wake up. Next thing you know, I'm rolling over onto cars. Bro, I'm so scared of crushing my kid. So every time we get to the bed, I'm like terrified. I don't sleep well. You know what I mean? Because I'm like nervous. I don't know. Just the way it is. Good morning from Oregon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh man, the Dodger game last night. Oh, so wait. First, I was saying Corey Anderson. He beat Ryan Bader in I think it's the light heavyweight Grand Prix. So he's going to the championships for the belt whenever that one comes around. So that's pretty cool, pretty exciting to see a Hero Sports supporter up in the game doing his thing. Bro, any kind of having a baby in the bed is scary because I'm not a small dude and I'm scared I'm going to roll over anything to the left and to the right of me. And I do like alligator rolls, right? Like I don't just I don't just go like, let me just shift in the bed. I shift in my bed like, and so it gets dangerous in there. It gets dangerous, and so I get nervous. Either way. Did you guys watch the Dodger game last night? Did you guys see my tweet? I tweeted. Let me read my tweet real quick. Here we go. It says, come on, load, bastard. I said, living on a prayer, praying hands at Dodgers, hashtag 3-run dinger, please. This was at 6:38. And about 15 minutes later, Bellinger hits a freaking dinger. Yeah, Bellinger hits a dinger about 15 minutes later, 3-run blast. Dodgers tied the game. Next up bat, I think it was Taylor. Base hit. Mookie Betts. Boom. Taylor steals second, gets him in scoring position. Boom. Mookie Betts hits a double. Scores Taylor. Scores 5-4. Or 6-5. I don't even remember what it is. Either way, 6-5, I think it was. Dodgers win. So Dodgers need to keep kicking ass. They need to win another one, or else it's going to be very scary. And I just hurt my shoulder. Problem with the Dodgers was the game before that, they left probably 9 batters on base, maybe 10, maybe 11, maybe more. But when you play baseball, you can't leave runners on like that. I mean, it's going to happen, but when you have almost 2 runners on base every inning and you can't score one, that's going to come back to haunt you. And so the previous game, it came back to haunt us. And they need to figure it out. So I feel like the Dodgers do really well under pressure. And so right now there's a lot of pressure. And we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it all goes. Anyone else Dodger fans? You haven't watched baseball? Let's see. I haven't watched baseball since the strike when I was a kid, but I live near Atlanta, so supposed to pull for the Braves. You don't really have to. I live in Utah. So Salt Lake City, son. Anyone else excited for Mayans? I know I am. I don't know when we're going to get to go film. A lot of stuff going on in the industry right now, like a strike. I'm not sure if they came to the agreements on the strike yet, but no one can really do anything until that's figured out. So, let's see, what is it? Dodger fan, what up? Yeah, the Mayans is gonna be fun, dude. I'm excited. I've been going to the gym every day. Oh, I got a shirt. I'll show you guys. It's a little cold in here. So I don't know if I want to take this sweater off. But let's look at the sponsor real quick. What is up? Look it. I took off the sweater. I'm going to show you something, but I got to make sure I tag the company. I'm so bad with like tagging companies. So a Ranger buddy of mine started a company, and he decided to make me this custom shirt. I'm trying to find the name. I'm trying to find the name, and I'm gonna screw this up so bad. I'm gonna find it. Back up, son. Back it up, son. Where is the picture of the hat that I'm wearing? There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna find it right now. But look at this. Isn't that pretty cool? It's freaking awesome. I'll get you the company name right now who made it. Man, my throat is killing me. It's a Ranger company that sends me some things from time to time. I think it's freaking awesome. I don't know if some of you guys knew that, but I used to be an Army Ranger, and so I try and keep supporting my brothers who I guess now sisters. There's some women in Ranger Town, I believe now. Man, I can't find the name of this damn company. What the fudge is wrong with me? I will find it and I will post it because I appreciate the gift. It is like a cool, crazy version of me tattooed. I don't even know how to explain it. I think it's badass though. Yeah, I can't find the name of it. Damn it, Vince. What's wrong with you? I'm terrible. Either way. What up? Whoopee hoodies supposed to arrive. Oh, where'd you get Eric? Where'd you get your Whoopee hoodie from? We have the Dodgers AAA team in Oak. Oh, do you really? I gotta come out and see them sometime. I gotta come out and see them. Yo, big dog, you gotta get me out to a game, Jesse. I want to be a highlight on your freaking TikTok, dog. I want to hit some dingers. Hit me up, son. Friday, I'll have plenty of time to ship everything. I have so many things I need to ship, but I got you Friday. I got to get those gloves to my office. They're in my bedroom. But what's going on today, guys? So many things. I've been writing a lot. And so here's the thing I want to let's talk about something more serious real quick. I'm trying to find the right wording because I've been writing a lot, and I want to give you something that I think is. We talked about this the other day, and it's kind of been itching at me even more. Okay, Foxtrot, that's cool. Yeah, I get mine from Perseverance Survival. They used to be a sponsor of the podcast. They're just getting busy. I'm getting busy. I'm also thinking about ordering some thigh huggers. You guys ever heard of thigh huggers for veteran? I want to get a small batch of those, see how those do. I know people like those, but I want to get some very particular ones for veteran. You guys don't forget veteran.com, warfightertobacco.com. Those are my companies. You guys go support those if you ever want to. We got some CBD. I'll show their video later. Cardomax is another sponsor. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but my shoulders are feeling really good right now. I've been using my testosterone. Some of you guys hit me up about that. Core Medical Group is who I use. Genuinely, I love everything about it because they're such a good company and they help me understand all the stuff that happens. And so let me show you. Check out this video if you guys have questions about that, and then I'm going to get to this thing I've been writing, and we'll talk about that next.
What's up? It's your boy VinnyRoc from the VinnyRoc podcast. Just want to talk about Core Medical Group. Yes, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. I use it. It's very important that you guys go get your blood work done. Hit them up. I can give you a number to my personal dude. He will square you away. For some reason, us over 25 guys who've been in the military and now out have a testosterone issue. You want mental health, you want physical health, you want personal growth. Go hit them up. Check out Core Medical Group. Oh, you know what else they do? Erectile dysfunction meds. None of my business. But I promise if you guys are interested, they'll be discreet. Send it to your house, directly to you. Telemedicine type shit. Your boy loves you. Go hit them up. Core Medical Group.
Core Medical Group. That's where I get my testosterone replacement therapy. It is on point. And I love it. And I've been doing everything I can to work out almost every single day. I've been eating clean. I might mess up once in a while on a weekend. When I say mess up, it's like a bowl of cereal. I really do my best because I'm trying to get ready for season 3 Mayans. I'm trying to show up feeling good. I just want to get in better shape. I like so many years. All right, let me tell you what's going on in my head. I'm a thinker, man. My mind goes crazy all day long. That's why I don't sleep good. It's just moving. And I've been thinking a lot like, what happened to me the past 5 years that I have kind of gone through a depression and a struggle and an issue. So I know one thing that happened more than anything is that one, in 2011, 12, 13, 14, and 15, I started drinking heavily. And so obviously now that I'm sober, that's not an issue. Okay. But that was part of my issue. That's one of the issues, just completely drinking way more than I ever needed to for no other reasons other than it's kind of like remember the Austin Powers fat bastard. I eat because I'm unhappy and I'm unhappy because I eat. It's exactly kind of like I drank because I was unhappy and I was unhappy because I drank. It was like it didn't help either way. That's one part of my problem, right? The other part of my problem was that I had a heart condition, right? This really weird heart condition that was a scary event. Psychologically, I think it owned me for a very long time. It shouldn't have owned me for as long as it has, but it's owned me for the past 5 years. I haven't been able to get into a normal rhythm of fitness like I used to. Right when I'd start to get down in weight, boom, my heart rhythm would go crazy again, and it would kind of throw me back into that cycle of not sure if I should keep trying to lose weight and get into a good shape, because every time I do get in good shape, my heart gives me issues. And so battling that for years and years and years, I'm talking years as in 5 years at least, I've been battling like this struggle with the gym, getting in shape, and trying to balance that out. Then on top of that, and these are not excuses, but these are just what I've come to realize, right? Like I have dissected my truths, and this is what I've come down to realize. I have made a lot of mental and emotional excuses for why I've allowed myself to get out of shape, whatever shape that is. Not saying I need to have a six pack. I'm just saying I like to be consistently athletic, right? I like to be athletic in all things, and I like to be able to compete in sports, whatever it is, whether it's jiu-jitsu, triathlons, or whatever it is. And the past 5 years, I haven't done any of it, like nothing, like not one bit. And so that's a little frustrating for me. And so as I dissect everything, I'm like, look, I was a college athlete. I was an Army Ranger. I was a United States Army drill sergeant. Okay. I was special operations in the prison system. I actually broke their record for a PT test that they had there. I was the leadership award 2 times in the Border Patrol Academy. I received the director's award. I missed the damn PT award with like 10th of a second to my buddy. And I was also eventually special operations in the Border Patrol. And so like, whatever that is, it's a competitive nature. If you guys are picking that up, like I like to compete. I like to compete with everyone around me. I like to compete with myself. I like to really push myself to try and see how far I can go in everything I do. But I stopped doing that when I walked away from law enforcement, because I don't know, how do you compete with everyone around you in the world and society, right? Like in success, what is success, right? And so that was so hard for me to understand, is who am I competing with now? And I realized this whole fucking time I'm competing against myself. And so now that I've kind of dissected this and I've thought about it and I've written about it and I've tried to find my answers of what the hell is going on with me, I realize now it's time to get myself. All right, Rich, we'll see you later, big dog. But now it's time for me to compete with me, to be the best version of me in anything I do. And right now, what's my career as an actor, right? My career, what pays my bills is acting. It's time for me to try and become whatever special operations would be equal to in acting is what my next move is going to be. Now, not meaning a special operations actor, I'm saying a high level version of acting. How do I get there? What's the top? And I need to start making I'm on the path for that. Whatever that is. How do I become the best at it? And how do I become the best at that space but also keep who I am, right? Grounded and like I don't give a shit about fast cars and expensive things. Never have. I don't care about giant mansions and all that shit. That's not none of that makes me tick. I enjoy creating things like writing or movies or acting. So that's kind of what drives me. I don't care about fame. That's super empty and it's worthless in the end of the day. But what I do care about is trying to accomplish the most that I can without putting up walls for myself. And so, what I would tell you guys out there, you're not competing against anyone in your life besides yourself. And this goes on in what we talked about last week when it's like you can go and look for mentors and life coaches. In the end of the day, it really comes down to whether you make those moves or not, right? Like, are you going to put in the work? They can tell you all the answers. You can pay them all kinds of fucking money for them to tell you the answer, but the answer is free, right? Like the answers to success are free. I love this quote right here. I put it on my Instagram. It says, "You're not less talented. You just never finish anything." Right? And so when I say that, it's like, it's not like people are less talented than others. There is no secret to the success. This is following up from last week as I deep dive into it more this weekend. Like, my mind hasn't let go of this conversation is you can pay these people to try and give you the answer that you already know, that you're just looking for someone to co-sign, or you can do things that can actually better yourself, right? Like, I don't need to pay someone to tell me I need counseling, right? I don't need to pay someone to help me get back in shape. Well, maybe a personal trainer. But I'm saying the things you can do for wellness, self-wellness, and mental health, counseling, the gym, meditation, float tanks, and things like that. Those are things that you can self-improve, but as well as dissecting your life and your truths, right? Like getting down to the nitty gritty, right? Like, if you can't look at your own life and dissect it and say, okay, here's where I'm falling short and here's where I can get better. Well, then there's no stranger in the fucking world that's going to do that. And that's going to give you that answer. And that's going to motivate you to make changes. Gary Vee says it almost every time he speaks to groups for entrepreneurs and all this shit. He goes, I will tell you all the answers. None of you are going to do it. And he's right. And if you veterans in this speech or in this chat right now, they say you can lead a veteran to counseling, but will he take it? There's thousands and thousands of resources for veterans. Do they use them? It's up to them, right? The answer for success is super easy. Are you disciplined enough to do it? Are you disciplined enough to do it? Pride is the devil. I love that shit. Pride is the devil. Dude, this shit is not hard. Let's backtrack. Life is fucking hard, right? Life throws you all these fucking curveballs and shit. But in the end of the day, you have the power, right? Like, you genuinely have the power. So you either get motivated and do it, or you continue to make excuses. This goes for fitness. This goes for finance. This goes for relationships. This goes for employment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all excuses you've given yourself. It is you versus you. I actually have a veteran shirt coming out here soon. It says you versus you. Because you got to determine which you is it. Who wins? Is it the accountable one? Or is it the excuse version? You got two versions of you, bro. You're either accountable for your actions and you fix it, or you make excuses. That is it. There's no other person. There's no other answer. You either say, yes, I fucking suck, and let me fix it, or, no, it's not my fault. It's because the weather's bad. It's because of COVID. It's because of my kids. It's because of my wife. It's because of life. It's because of my health. It's because of whatever other fucking excuse you want to stack on top of that motherfucker. That's on you. But the truth is, it's you versus you. Is it going to be the accountable one that wins? Or is it going to be the excuses that wins? Who wins? Who wins that battle? Which version of you? Because we all got two versions of us. We all got the ones that know how to be successful and do it. We all got the ones that make excuses for it. All right. In every space of your life, a different one controls it, right? Your relationship, your finances. You know, you might be good at fitness, but you suck at finances. You might be good at finances, but you suck at fitness, right? You might be, and this is like health shit, right? You know what I'm saying? It is you versus you daily, man. And in every capacity of that. Who wins on the diet? You versus you. The accountable one who says, nope, don't do that. Or is it the fucking excuses? It's Friday. You versus you. Addiction. Alcoholism. Who wins? The accountable one says, I probably shouldn't do that. Or the one that makes excuses, be like, fuck it, it's Friday. Ha ha. That's you, man. Like all this shit in life, like success is not a secret. I've said this last time and I want to say it again. It is not a secret. You don't have to pay a life coach to tell you this. He's just going to tell you his regurgitated life story and tell you how not to fuck it up, right? They're just going to take your money and say, here's the answer. And you still have to make a choice. Are you going to do it or not? That's the craziest part. You pay for a meal plan, but then they sit in the fridge and you go eat McDonald's. You do it or you don't. It's on you. So like in the end of the day, we all have to look in the mirror, the same term I use all the damn time, and say, who wins? The accountable one or the excuses? And you know that answer every time. And that answer should eat you alive. Because you know you are in total control of your life. Total control. You have all the control. Make a choice. So that's what my mind's been recently, right? I start dissecting, like, how did I become an Army Ranger? Oh, I showed up. I did the work. I didn't quit. How did I become a special operations in the prison system? I was in shape. Passed the test. Didn't quit when they sprayed me in the face and they tried to beat my ass with all kinds of fucking guns and weird pain tolerance crap. How did I become special operations in the Border Patrol? I didn't quit. I showed up in shape. I made good choices. I knew what I needed to be accountable for. I didn't make excuses. All right? How did I become an actor? I worked my ass off. I made some sacrifices. I lost some friendships. Right? I shifted gears. I was determined as fucking all hell. I continue to work at it daily. Right? Like, a big part of this is showing up, right? Big part of this is show the fuck up. Show up to the gym, show up to school, show up to practice, show up for yourself, right? Like, this isn't for anybody. Like I say, personal growth is an individual sport, right? Like an individual sport, like wrestling. Wrestling's a team effort, right? Because the team could win, right? The team itself could win, but when you're on the mat, it's you versus that fucking dude, whoever it is. But like, it's an individual effort. It's an individual sport. You either have to get better by your own choices or you don't. And you can listen to everyone and give you the answers. The answers are free, man. The answers are free. Hard work, right? Determination, a little bit of sacrifice sometimes. All right. Most people aren't willing to do that. And so then they'll make their little excuses. And that's all. That's on them. That's cool. You can live. I lived in excuses for 5 fucking years. I'm tired of doing that. I'm like, finally, like, I wrote it down and I said, yo, bro, that's an excuse too. Boop. That's an excuse too. Boop. Get out of the way. Like, I'm done making those excuses. I said I wanted to be a writer, so I'm fucking writing. Do the work. I said I wanted to be an actor, so I'm acting. I did the work. I want to get in shape. I'm trying to do the work now, and I make excuses all the time. But my accountability side is winning that you versus you, right? That accountability side is winning that battle. I'm going to the gym daily. I'm going to the gym as often as possible. I'm eating it the best I possibly can. That's a lie. I'm eating good. I could eat better, but I'll make an excuse. But I'm just, as long as that accountability side wins, we got to win here, baby. We're going to win. Cheers from Laredo. What's up? I look at, I'm just telling you guys what I go through. This is what I tell myself. I'm not coaching you guys. This is all free information. Go Google any other motherfucker. They'll tell you all this crap, or they'll make you pay for it. I don't know. And I don't care. The truth is, this is what I struggle with daily. And this is how I navigate through it. I think it all. Like, wait, if I pay for a personal trainer or I pay for a meal plan, I still have to eat it, and I still have to do the lifts, and I have to show up when I'm supposed to. Oh, that's interesting. So I still have to do the work. You go to a counselor, you still have to do work. You go to a freaking float tank, you still got to do the work. Your mind's got to be in it. You got to be ready. You got to be ready to experience, to learn, to grow. I don't know. It's not a secret. None of this shit's a secret. There's a lot of people like, a dude the other day was like, hey bro, I want to, like, I get hit up like 100 times a day, and it's okay. I want to be on Mayans. Dope, dog. Truth is, I have no power in that, man. The truth is, you can Google every answer you need on how to become a Mayan, because all it is how to become an actor. How do you become an actor? Well, you got to start, right? You never seen, it's the thing, you never see a guy says, I want to be a cop, and then just goes up to the police station, knocks on the door, and say, yo, how do I get a job? They're going to be like, what the fuck? Apply. Oh. They're out of shape. They're going to be like, well, you better show up in shape, or else you can't pass the test. You can't be an actor without doing the training. You can't be a firefighter without the training. You can't be a doctor without the training. Everything has its due diligence, right? You got to learn. You got to Google it the best you can, and then start jumping in. Dive all in. Work. All I do is work. I love that. Let me see what this is right here. This looks cool. The concept of 1,000 is changed how I view my choices. Will the versions of me that is motivated at the gym make the decisions every day? Heck no. But you have to be aware of the version of you that you give the power to. Woo, there it is. You versus you, right? Who wins? The accountable one or the excuses? I'm training to be a pilot now. Imagine you just show up and jump in a plane. That'd be dangerous. I love that, Eric. If you screw up, you don't get a lot of chances. Hell yeah. Get back to work, big dog. Make it happen. Let me know what's up. Hit me up. Text me, and I'd love to come play softball sometime. We can't get comfortable with our past. I love this. We get comfortable with our past accomplishments that we don't look to create new ones. Let's play on this. Jay, you still with me? Jay, comment if you're still watching real quick, because I'm gonna throw some at you. I talked to my wife the other day about this. I said, I try so hard to not live in my past, to not give a fuck about being a baseball player, about being a ranger, about being special operations, blah, blah, blah. I try so hard to not give a fuck about it. And there you go. So I try so hard to not give a fuck about it, because if I live in that past, I feel like I don't grow in the future, right? If you live too far in the back and the rear, and you start sitting there thinking about that so often, like that, you hang your hat on that, and that is kind of how you exist. It's like, that's my identity. Well, then you don't grow in the future, right? But there's this weird balance of it all, is you also can't forget the hard work it took to get there, right? The accomplishment of being there is what was great, is what we should take forward, is what we should continue to, oh yeah, what was that? What was my mindset and my energy at the time? Boom. Fast forward to now, that same dude who was successful in this can be successful in that, right? And so it's kind of this weird space of balance of trying to find both. Who's my hero? Good question. Oh man, my mother and my father. I don't look up to fucking, I'm different in this sense where I don't want, I don't know, there's no one really I look up to in the sense where like I'm so aspired to be like them or anything like that besides my mother and father, right? The question is who's my hero, right? My mom and dad, hands down, are my heroes in the fact that they're the ones who raised me with the mentality that I have. They're the ones who pushed me to work hard. They're the ones I know. My mother picked fruit and cotton at a young age to help with money around the house. You know, they were poor. I'm talking they were very poor. Adobe house, dirt floors kind of thing. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And so like to understand that she came from that and is grateful for everything she's ever had and worked her ass off to give herself more. She just wanted more. Not saying like you can stay like that all you want. That's your life, right? But she chose that she wanted to try and do more, and so she moved to LA. And my father, who was raised by an abusive father, um, the family tried to get away from that, and as they traveled further east, they ended up landing. They traveled further west to get away from an abusive father and husband for my grandma. They end up in East LA, which my father took to the streets of just, when you're young and you don't have that strong family upbringing or your fear of going home, because when you go home, you get your ass whooped. The choice is to find a new family outside on the street. And that's what my father did, and eventually he found his way to making a decision whether to go to jail or go to the Marines, and he did, right? And so, watching the changes in their lives and how they shifted their lives, they continue to make strides to change their economic position, their social position, their everything you can think of. They made those changes, right? They completely shifted everything. And when they did that, they put me and my brother and sisters in positions to see like, damn, you can change everything if you just make these choices, right? These sacrifices. My mom left her whole family at 18 years old, got on a bus with a fucking a brown paper bag, a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a change of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of shit. When you start making these sacrifices and saying, fuck this, I'm changing my life, that's what she did. Dramatically. She worked for the LA Unified School District. She earned herself a retirement. That is by far, one of the biggest success stories, that I can think of in my world. So those are my heroes, and I hope to God that my kids, I can raise my kids to be, successful and see it like me. Hope I did it right. You know what I mean? But like those are my heroes, my mom and dad. My dad's a cool motherfucker. I'll get him on here again sometimes. You guys can get to know him. Cool dude. Fear, face everything and run, or face everything and rise. I love that. Let me post it up here. Boom. So I agree, man. The biggest crutch that's my biggest crutch. I've been doing better about holding myself accountable. For the longest, I sourced my energy from the past accomplishments, and I felt a sense of entitlement. I'm trying to get back to the vision of myself pre-accomplishments, the guy who was owed nothing and worked for everything. That's who I want to be again, and I'm trying to work toward. That's beautiful, dude. It's funny, Jay, is the fact that you know that, the fact that you've been dissecting this in your head, the fact that you've been thinking about it, is all the power in the world. You've taken control of your own situation, said, yo, I suck at this. Here's how I fix it. I mean, that's exactly it. Like, you know what I want to accomplish? I want to make movies. Like, I want to make legit fucking movies, like Hollywood level successful films. And what comes to that is bringing a really great story. But that's a goal of mine. Movies. I want to write incredible scripts to those movies. So, boom, I'm writing scripts, right? I want to write books, but like books with a heart. And like for me, I'm like, oh, okay. So I have a couple books and that I'm working on currently. Like I just want to do these things. And there's two parts of me. Do I want to be successful? Hell yes, right? Because it's mine. It's something I've nurtured, something I've grown, something I've worked my ass off to do. At the same time, do I live and die by that project? No, I don't give a fuck. If it's not successful, I didn't do it for that per se. I did it because I needed to get it off my chest, or I wanted to create something. It's like a painting. You fucking paint this goddamn masterpiece or not. You just paint the fucking piece and you sell it or you hang it, and that's it. People might love it. People might hate it. It doesn't matter. It's an acquired taste, right? Like everything I do is an acquired taste. And so I'm not out here looking for the notoriety of people to be like, oh my God, that was so amazing. I'm looking, I didn't make it for the attention of what it creates. I didn't make it for the likes and shares. I made it because this is what was on my heart and I wanted to get it out, right? Because I think when you start chasing notoriety, when you start chasing likes and fame and shares and all this other weird shit, you kind of lose who you really are, right? You lose values, you lose morals, you just lose the essence of what you're trying to do. Or maybe that is what you're trying to do. And for me, that's not who I am. My kids are a big motivation of mine as well, but I don't know. They're a big motivation, but it's also like it's kind of like lead from the front. As much as they're a motivation, just do well and be right and try and raise them well. I just love my kids and I want them to enjoy the life. And if they want to be fucking whatever in their whole life, that's on them. But I enjoy raising my kids. And then I also enjoy trying to accomplish more to give them like, oh man, I could do anything I want. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? I want my kids to fucking genuinely look up and be like, you can do anything you want. How do I know this? Because a knucklehead like my father was able to accomplish everything he said he was. That's it, right? Because I don't think we're different. I don't think I'm any different from Eric. I don't think I'm any different from Ryan, Thomas, Jay. Like all you guys on here. Like I think we're all homies and we're all in the same fight, right? I don't see any difference between you and me. I see that I chose a path that's working for me, and that was my path. I ended up homeless, living in my car, squatting in abandoned houses when I was 20. I blamed the world for everything, and that was happening, and eventually I got tired of it. I pulled myself up and made something of myself. 13 years later, I have 2 beautiful children, an amazing wife, and a home, and a 6-figure bank account. Making the choice to do better is super simple, but it takes effort. I love that story, big dog. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Awesome story, man. Little kudos here. All right, y'all. I'm going to cut out early. I'm going to go a couple sponsors. But we're going to jump on tomorrow with Tim Johnson. Fight for Bellator. Listen, and it's all honesty. You guys look at your life right now. Just take notes of it, right? Take notes of it. Write down your goals. How do you accomplish those goals? Where are you at right now? Why aren't you not there? Like what's been going wrong in your life? What are the excuses and what can you be accountable? That's what I'm saying. But hey, I gotta go. Love y'all. Headed to the gym right now. That's where I'm going. Keep myself accountable. All right, y'all. Later. I think I've hit most of my sponsors. Let's go with geez almighty, Vince.
Let's talk about CBD. I'm not talking about the mysterious little bottle you buy at a gas station or the shady mystery products you see online. I'm talking about real CBD. CBD with provenance. That means you know where it's grown, what goes in it, and where it's bottled. Like hemp grown with the cool natural spring water of the Colorado Rocky Mountains, formulated and bottled in an actual lab. I'm talking about a unique blend of non-intoxicating native form high-spectrum CBD, overseen by one of the nation's top cannabis researchers. I'm talking about Zoe CBD. Look, life is hard enough without having to deal with the added stress of sleepless nights, sore muscles, and anxiety. CBD has been shown to have a dramatic effect on these symptoms, allowing you to sleep better, move without pain, and relax naturally, so you can get back to living the life you want and deserve. Who doesn't want that? But it's gotta be the real deal. If you care about what you put into your body and where it comes from, you want science-driven, industry-leading formulas and all-natural, non-intoxicating, native-form CBD that's free of contaminants. You want Zoe CBD. Whether you're new to CBD or an experienced user, there are a lot of options to choose from, so choose the best. Your body and mind will thank you for it.
Hi, my name is Matt Shoda, one of the owners of Beach Tree Laboratories. I want to talk to you for a second about COVID testing. If you need COVID testing to stay open, if you're a restaurant and you need to test your employees, a doctor's office, you need to check your employees, a school, you need to check the students, allow us to help you. We guarantee 24-hour turnaround time on all testing. We send every positive to the state lab for DNA sequencing. We're picking up all the variances. We're very fast, we're very accurate, and we want to partner with you.